question, yeah.
So I have a almost 6-year-old, and he is echoing his almost all bad dark father. And I recently started learning hypnosis and NLP to unravel that. That's my goal and mission, and I want to know what you think. I think I'm going to be able to do it. So after,
But what?
well, if that's gonna be an appropriate technique
For what?
to unravel the narcissistic behavior in my 6-year-old. So even though, well, it's pretty prominent. So I'm really, the lack of empathy and compassion. I see it every day.
Okay, I'm catching up with you.
Sorry.
It's okay. What I'm hearing you say is your son is manifesting what you see as narcissistic patterns of behavior. He's acting in a way that is cruel and non-empathic.
Yes.
6-year-olds do.
I know.
You've had other?
What?
Have you seen, you know other 6-year-olds? You're comparing him, you're looking, we're being objective and going, that's different. Well,
yes.
Yeah. Is there anything specific that he's doing? Like, is he bullying other kids?
Yes.
Okay.
Animals.
Okay. So that could be psychopathic. Yeah. Well, let's treat it like CPTSD. So from a CPTSD point of view, he's acting aggressively, which would be a fight response. And you're saying he's learning this aggression, you think, from his father?
Both of us, we were a very toxic mesh, but I'm the codependent, borderline, and he's the narc.
Okay.
So he got it from conception, this nasty, toxic cycle.
Okay, and I can only answer this question by asking you questions that are personal.
Please.
How long ago did you separate?
So he was 6. We separated the first time when my son was 7 months old, and it's been 3 years of back and forth.
When did it end?
Finally, and probably within the last year.
Oh. So it's fairly recent, and was there drugs and alcohol involved?
I was an alcoholic.
Okay.
Yes.
So.
Or up until he was 3.5.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking you if there's drugs and alcohol involved is because I'm looking for where a parent or both parents are not present, because that can create a loop.
I was not present. So that doesn't exist at all.
So what we have is not as nowhere near as bad as you think it is. He's angry. He's really fucking angry. He's an angry kid, and he's full of resentment. I don't think you should view it as unraveling narcissistic behavior. And nor do I say you can just love him better, but it would help. Yeah, so a lot of being present there with him, and when he's doing things, explaining to him that, like, animals have feelings too, and that they're cute, and that this is how we treat them, and role modeling for him how to treat. Do you like animals?
Absolutely, we have to, and it's really interesting. Sometimes, I mean, he can show you this is love on a dog, you know, kindness, and then 2 seconds later, he's in that dog's face, and he's gonna flicker or hit her, or you know, and so it's very back and forth.
Yeah. I mean, child development isn't my speciality, but it sounds like frustration and resentment and now rage. So he is developing, or has developed, a fight response. So I would be looking at treating that, or not treating that, but dealing with that as an emotional flashback, and looking at where the impulses are coming from. We can't change the past. You can't undo the past. What we can deal with is what you've got. He's only 6, and you're his mum. So he's going to copy an awful lot of what you do unconsciously, which is where a lot of your power comes from. So if he sees you acting in a certain way, it's highly likely he'll do that as well. If he modelled rage in the household when he was a kid, then that's what he's modelling now, like a boundaryless kind of rageful behaviour. There's going to be anger, because that's the natural course of life. So it's the healthy expression of that anger that he needs to model and that he needs to see. So that it's psychopathy, like when it develops later in life, often is marked by, you know, being cruel to animals in childhood. But a lot of that comes from repression. Most, like, people who are psychopathic, the emotions were repressed, and there's a lot of shame. So and that develops into a lack of empathy. The opposite of a lack of empathy would be compassion and empathy, and being able to move beyond shame to some kind of self-acceptance. These are very adult terms for a little boy to understand. So you skillfully manifest all that for him. You create that environment. I think it's the best thing you can do. But it's not narcissism. It's not narcissism. It's too young. It's too young. So only because I answered your question before. So you haven't asked me one. Yeah.